It's too early to declare victory. I completely agree with Gita, the job is not yet done. That said, interest rate tightening has been quite successful so far, and more successful than one we expected in Davos, say, 1 year ago. What we can see on both sides of the Atlantic is something like a soft landing so far, which raises, by the way, a new question, if you listen. What was the role, or what is the role of monetary policy in this soft landing? Were we only lucky due to energy disinflation, or were we also talented? Can I stress two facts, at least on the European side, in favor of monetary policy? First, core inflation, excluding energy and food, decreased significantly, in our case from 5.7 to 3.4 already. And second, probably on both sides of the Atlantic, the main achievement of monetary policy has been to anchor inflation expectations and then to prevent spillovers from energy shocks to goods and services inflation. And this is a huge difference with the 70s. That said, I won't answer about this year interest rate, but let me give a historical perspective in, let's say, 3 to 4 years. What do high interest rates mean? How high could they be? If I think, I will focus on our policy rates in the euro area. If I think in nominal terms, obviously they shouldn't be higher than today. And bearing major surprises, we look at the Middle East, our next move will be a cut probably this year. I will not comment on the season. So not higher than today, but higher than in the past during 2015 to 2022. To say it this way, the new normal in the future will not be the subnormal we lived through during 1522. I think this is an important message. And probably the level of this new normal will depend on two economic variables. First is medium-term inflation, and we could expect inflation to be higher in this future than during the low-inflation episode we lived through, due to the famous 3 Ds, deglobalization, demographics, and decarbonation. So it will be probably very volatile, but we will have a better chance to achieve the 2% objective. And the second economic variable is the level of R star, the so-called neutral interest rate. What is the good thing with R star is, Gita, we will probably agree on that, we don't know exactly where it is. But what I know for sure is that it stopped decreasing, which was a 20 years downward trend. Whether it increased in the recent past, we don't know exactly, but let me say that for the euro area, we estimate R star to be around zero. It means if you take these two variables, around 2% inflation and around zero for R star, we could expect through the cycle, as an average, real rates for our monetary policy to be around zero. This means through the cycle neutral. And if I look at nominal rates, we could expect them to be around 2% against as an average through the cycle. And I focus on our policy rates. I will stop there.